Is this thing on?
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Wait, what? This ain't right. Rewind, start again. Welcome to day 3 of the Divine Punjab series. Yesterday night, I reached Talwandi Sabo, had an amazing musical dinner, and post that, I I went off to sleep a little early because I wanted to visit Takht Shri Damdama Sahib, which is in Talwandi Sabo. Um, Now, just to give you an idea as to why the other Gurdwara Sahibs I termed as Gurdwaras, and we're calling these as Takhts. Now, Takht, which primarily stands for a seat of power. Now, they were houses where military and secular strategies were devised. Now, there are 5 Takhts in total, out of which 3 of them are in Punjab, 2 outside the state. Now, Guru Maharaj blessed me with being able to visit all 3 of them that are located in Punjab over due course of this series. Now, the first one that we visit, and this is not in any chronological order. This is as per how I took my journey through Punjab, the path that I took, through Punjab. Now, the first one that we visit today is Takht Shri Damdama Sahib. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the 5 Takht Sahibs that are there, so for quick reference. The first one being Takht Shri Akal Takht Sahib. Now, that Takht was the first Takht to be formed by Shri Guru Har Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, the 6th Guru, and it is right outside the gate of Shri Harmandir Sahib. It's right opposite Darbar Sahib. Shri Harmandir Sahib was more infamously known as the Golden Temple, and there's a significance of the fact that it's outside the main Darbar Sahib. The reason for that is, while Harmandir Sahib is a place of worship, is a place where Sangat can connect with the divine energy. On the other hand, like I said, a Takht is a seat of power where military strategies and secular strategies were devised. So it was kept outside and not to meddle with the worship energy that's there of Sri Harmandir Sahib. Now, the second Takht, which is what we're going to be visiting today, is Takht Shri Damdama Sahib. Now, Damdama stands for, in Punjabi we can call it Sah Lena, which was a place of rest. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, after his battle with the Mughal Empire, came here to rest, and hence the name. The third Takht, which we visit day 7 of our journey, is Shri Anandpur Sahib, or rather Takht Shri Kesgarh Sahib, and that's the birthplace of Khalsa, where Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj in 1699 gave birth to the Khalsa. I forgot to mention this though. In 1609 is when Takht Shri Akal Takht Sahib was set up, and we visit that day 6 of our journey. So hold on to your horses, be patient. We're going to visit all of them together. Now, there are 2 more Takhts which are outside Punjab. One being Takht Shri Patna Sahib, which was the birthplace for Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, and Takht Shri Hazur Sahib, where he rejoined with God, and that's where he gave the hukam of Guru Manyo Granth to the Sikhs to follow Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj as the Guru from there on. Gurdwara Likhansar Sahib. This place marks the spot where Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj got Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib's Bani added to Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Now, this seva was done by Pai Mani Singh Ji. Now, the columns and the syahi that was used to darj this Bani, that was respectfully offered to the Sarovar Sahib here. Now, this place is blessed by Dasam Pita Guru Gobind Singh Ji,
as Guru Ki Kashi, which is a center of great knowledge. Now, blessings by Guru Sahib go on to state that anybody who comes here and writes the 35 letters of the Gurmukhi or the Punjabi alphabet with respect and reverence shall be blessed with great wisdom. So as soon as we enter the premises of Takht Shri Damdama Sahib, I took a right turn and I'm just walking around the periphery of the Gurdwara Sahib. And within the boundary of the Gurdwara Sahib, there are a lot of Gurdwaras to look at. So we're just taking the periphery from the right hand side. The first Gurdwara Sahib that we visited was Gurdwara Likhansar Sahib. Then we come across a Sarovar Sahib, and then we move over to Gurdwara Ber Sahib. What you see here is a historical berry tree, and that's right next to Gurdwara Ber Sahib. Right next to this berry tree, there is a Nishan Sahib, the one that you see right next to the glass paneling over there, beneath which they have a museum. I'm gonna upload a separate video of the same, lest this video is gonna go very long. What you just saw on screen is a translation of the Shabad that was playing in the background, which just means Jal kahan, thal kahan, gagan ke gaun kahan. Any living creature in water, land, or air was given birth by Kal, and in the end will get dissolved in it. Chaudhry Dalla once boasted about the loyalty and courage of his Jat soldiers. Now, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj asked him to provide a couple of his men as targets so that he could test the range and striking power of a new weapon. Now, the strange demand stunned Dalla and his men out of their wits, and none of them came forward. The Guru then called upon his Sikhs who were busy tying their turbans at the moment. Now they came running, turbans in hand, each trying to be in front of the other in order to be the first one to face the Guru Sahib's bullet. The two Sikhs that came forward were Bhai Bir Singh Ji and Bhai Dheer Singh Ji, father and son. The Gurdwara Sahib that you saw earlier was the place where there was a camp where Bhai Bir Singh Ji and Bhai Dheer Singh Ji were tying their turban. And when called by the Guru Sahib, they came running over to this Gurdwara Sahib that you see now. This place marks the samadhi of Baba Dal Singh Ji, earlier Chaudhry Dalla. Later on, he became a Singh of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib helped build this Sarovar. Later on, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj also performed seva at this Sarovar. Now, there was a disease of Dal at the time when Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj prepared Amrit and had the Amrit placed in the Sarovar. The immense energy, this sound of the birds in the background, the castle where the mightiest men in the history of mankind lived. And then there is the whole humility of the place. It's truly a takht. It truly is. That's the main Takht Sahib over there. I'm just roaming around the periphery at the moment, and there are so many gurdwaras, so many beautiful picturesque castles and sarovars and all. This place is magnanimous. It's just huge. Now we're headed to the main Takht Sahib, and that's right in the middle. That's the building that you see right in front of you over there. Words just can't do justice to a place like this.
So I'm just lost whenever I visit such a place. I just don't want to put it into words. That's the flaw of our language, isn't it? It starts to classify and dissect things where an experience cannot be done, cannot be dissected.
The magnanimity of this place cannot be overstated. Every Gurdwara Sahib I visited left me emotionally moved. Every step I took seemed to just peel off a layer of my ego. Now, we're nearing the end of our darshan of Takht Shri Damdama Sahib. Now we'd be headed to Bathinda, where we have a couple of more Gurdwara Sahibs to visit the very same day. Now that may not be part of the same video because of the length of this video. That be probably part 2 of day 3. No riding today. It was all on foot. But I hope you were as moved as I am. So I'll see you in part 2. While heading out of Talwandi Sabo, I will be seeing a couple of more Gurdwara Sahibs on the way. May not be stopping to for a darshan, but I will at least post some pictures for you to look at.
शीर दस्त हे रब हे सत हे करुणा निध मेरिया मैं बिनती सुन लीजे और न मांगत हो तुम ते कछ चाहत हो चित में सोई कीजे
Prabhu Benti Karan Jan Ayo. That's the Shabad playing in the background. Just the silence of the place, the birds chirping in the background, and then you have that wonderful Shabad being played. And although I'm not the best judge of it, but it seems like they're doing it in Puratan Rags, and it's just mesmerizing. Funny how time, hunger, and thirst have no meaning at this point in time. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. No thought of the past, no worries about the future.